Scarlett Johansson doesn't just arrive at an event, she dominates it, commanding the spotlight with a mix of presence, confidence, and elegance that transforms every appearance into a moment of cultural impact. And what sets her apart is not only the clothing she chooses, but the way she wears it, turning stockings, tights, pantyhose, mini dresses, and heels into more than simple accessories. They become extensions of her personality, symbols of strength, glamour, and individuality that remind the world that fashion is about far more than fabric. It's about identity and storytelling. And Scarlett has mastered that art with an ease that feels natural yet powerful, showing that timeless Hollywood charm can exist side by side with modern sophistication, blending grace with edge in a way that few can replicate, which is why her looks are endlessly discussed, admired, and often emulated across generations, because her style embodies not just trends but a kind of personal signature, one that speaks to risk-taking, self-assurance, and the refusal to be boxed into one image, and her ability to move effortlessly between bold silhouettes. And refined classics proves that real style is about versatility and understanding how to reinvent even the most familiar pieces. Which is why when she pairs sheer tights with a fitted mini dress or layers textures in a way that makes them look new again, people notice, because she doesn't just wear clothes. She transforms them into a statement. And it's that transformative quality that cements her as more than just a celebrity in fashion, but a genuine style force who influences the way fans and fellow stars view self-expression through clothing, reminding us that the true power of elegance lies in confidence rather than extravagance. Because her looks are never loud for the sake of attention, but intentional, crafted to say something about who she is in that moment. Whether playful, daring, refined, or commanding. And this intentionality is what makes her stand out in an era where many chase fleeting trends, without grounding their choices in identity. But Scarlett's choices feel personal, authentic, and deeply tied to her evolving journey. And that authenticity resonates with people who see in her not just beauty, but a reflection of empowerment. A reminder that fashion is not only about pleasing others, but about expressing yourself in ways that feel bold and true. And her mini dresses especially embody this duality, combining youthfulness with poise, playfulness with polish, creating looks that manage to be both current and timeless, which is why she has stayed relevant in style discussions for so long. Because while others fade with trends, she reinvents and adapts without losing her essence. And her mastery of balance between daring textures and clean silhouettes, between edgy heels and sophisticated accessories, is what elevates her from being simply fashionable to being iconic. Because her style is not a copy of anyone else's, but a reflection of her own fearless approach. And that refusal to conform is what allows her to keep surprising. Whether it's through an unexpected twist on a classic or a daring reinvention of stockings and heels, showing that when worn with confidence, even the most basic pieces can become powerful symbols of individuality. And that's what makes every appearance she makes linger in people's minds, long after the flashbulbs fade. Because she embodies the truth that the greatest accessory anyone can carry is confidence. And Scarlett Johansson wears it like no one else, turning her presence into a lesson in elegance and empowerment, teaching us that fashion, at its most powerful, isn't about perfection, but about owning who you are. And by doing so, she has secured her place as one of the most influential style icons of her generation. Her looks not only admired, but studied, replicated, and remembered as modern interpretations of Hollywood glamour, infused with her own unmistakable spirit, proving that confidence and authenticity are timeless. And this is why each time she steps onto the red carpet or into a photo shoot, she delivers not just an outfit, but a statement, a cultural memory, and a reminder that fashion, when expressed with fearlessness and individuality, has the power to inspire across borders, generations, and eras. Because Scarlett Johansson has shown again and again that the true mark of style is leaving an impression that people carry with them long after the cameras stop rolling. And that is exactly why she will always be remembered as more than an actress or public figure, but as a symbol of bold, unshakable, unforgettable style.